Hey guys, it's Stinky Passetti here with Stinky Passetti Music, and today I'm going to be reacting to Katy Perry's Roar. Now, with me being in and around music as much as I have throughout my life, and you can read in my description, but I used to sing in the bars, made it to the finals of the Jimmy Dean Country Showdown, things of that nature. There's not a lot of songs that I haven't heard. So of course I've heard this song many a time. So I'm not going to do fake reactions and say, oh, this is my first time, and be no. I've heard this song 50 bajillion quadrillion times, and I've pretty much heard all of Katy Perry's songs. I've heard a lot of songs from all kinds of genres. Um, so there's not very many songs that I'm gonna actually really have a first reaction to. So in the comment section, go ahead and comment what songs and what genres you want me to react to, and I'll do those reactions. And maybe I haven't heard of this song, and so then I can actually have a first real reaction video. But for today's purposes, we're going to react to Katy Perry's Roar. And so here we go. Let's see what's up. Now, of course, this was a pretty big set design that they did, but this is a set. This is not. They didn't film this in a jungle. Just so you know. Of course, you can look this up, but just in case you didn't know that, this is all a set design. It wasn't filmed in a real jungle. And this guy right here, man, like you just crashed. You know, if we're doing that, you just crashed in a plane, and here you are taking a selfie. I mean, must be nice to be handsome and attractive, but still, at the same time, I'm pretty sure my first thing that I'm doing is not taking selfies, and everything else is broken and crazy, but your phone is still perfect. But this is a video, so we're not gonna, we're not gonna nitpick. So here we go.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I said quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot.
And of course, I'm gonna try not to pause it so many times, guys. But of course, I mean, Katy Perry back in those days just looking perfect herself. Um, and I mean, she did have a big say so in all of her wardrobe designs and the wardrobes that she had, and it's crazy to me. I'm like, okay, and like I said, I'm not going to nitpick in these videos, but it's just it's one of those things. It's like, okay, that's what you got out of the plane with. So late in later scenes when you have different you have different outfits on. Now, some of the outfits you can tell that they were made from the environment. Um, so, but it's just crazy. It's like, did you go back to the plane and change, or I mean, I don't know. But like I said, I'm not going to nitpick. We're going to keep going with this thing, and here we go.
I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. Held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, 'cause
Now we'll stop it here. That part right there with the spiders, nah, that ain't happening. I mean, I'm 6'2", 300 pounds, and snakes, dogs, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not afraid of those, but man, you could put a little spider could just drop down right now on me right now, and I'd start screaming like a little girl, and it just wouldn't be pretty. But I mean, kudos to her. You know, of course, she knew that the spiders were going to be on her, so maybe if I knew the spiders were going to be on me, I could deal with it. But yes, I don't do spiders, man. So if you don't do spiders, drop it down in the comments section and let me know that you're like me and we don't do spiders and we can be friends.
I've had enough. I see it all. I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger, the fighter, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Now I'm floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. I earned my stripes. I went from 0 to my own hero. You held me down, but I got up. Already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound, like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, 'cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. I got the eye of the tiger, the fighter, dancing through the fire. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna.
Stop it right here, guys. But just another tidbit about this video here. Um, you know, a lot of this, some of this stuff is CGI, some of it's fake. You know, things of that nature. It wasn't a real jungle and things of that nature. But the rope swing um, was real, and she actually did the rope swing. It wasn't a stunt double or someone like that. She actually did it. She worked with, you know, the safety teams and the stunt coordinators and all those things, and she actually did that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Um, because yeah, I mean, you try to get me on that rope swing, I would have snapped it already, and I would have fell to the bottom, and we all know what would happen. I'd be splattered in a million pieces all over the ground. So, you know, kudos to her for doing that and having the courage. And of course, you know, there's safety everywhere, so she wasn't in any real danger for the most part, you know. But yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do that. So. I'll pause it here, guys. Sorry, keep pausing and everything else, but you know we have to for copyright reasons, and you know all those same reasons you hear from all the other reactors, you know, out there. So y'all know how this works. But I mean, back in this time, man, she had song after song after song, and she was popular and everything else. But I haven't heard much from her lately. I mean, I know she was a judge whatever it was, American Idol or whatever with Lionel Richie, and then what was the other Yahoo's name? Luke Bryan, I think. Right. So I know she's been a judge on the show. Man, those shows. I remember when those shows were good, and all the contestants were good, and it was worth watching. But I just haven't been able to get into any of those shows lately. So another thing, hit in the comment section if you guys still keep up with those shows. Like what is there now? There's American Idol, and there's The Voice, and then there's The Voice Kids, and then there's The Voice Geriatrics, and there's man, there's so many of these things nowadays. Plus YouTube and TikTok and all these other places, all these channels for people who, even if you have mediocre talent, you have a way to get that talent in front of people. But in my day, you had to actually go. You had to go to the bars. You had to play at the bars. You had to network with people. You had to take your demo tapes and things of that nature to the people and actually go sit down and try to get somebody to even just listen to you long enough to even look at your demo tape or anything like that. And I mean, the networking in your local area, I mean, you had to not only network with each other, but you had to network and learn who the owners of the bars were and the clubs, and then they had their favorite people. And I mean, it was just, man, just understand that you guys now in today's world with technology, you have it, man, so much better. Now, also, I do agree with you, and I hear this a lot, that I mean, because of the technologies and YouTubes and everything else, that so many more people. But understand that even back in those days, that amount of people still existed. It was just the majority of those people couldn't be heard. The majority of those people didn't have a platform. The majority of those people you never even knew that they were trying, because there was no platforms like these for us to put our music out, or for us to get ourselves to be known, and so you'd have to go to your local hubs. Like, I'm in Texas, so my local hub was Austin. Used to be a big place for music and movies and things of that nature. It's we won't even talk about that anymore, but it's gone away. I hope it comes back sometime soon, but the people who run that area just, I don't know if they just don't want it there or what, but I remember, and we'll get back to the video as soon as I finish this, but I remember a lot of places, I mean, even in my area where I'm at right now, used to allow big names to come in to their coliseums and to their arenas and play concerts and all these other stuff. And now some of these venues that used to be some of those hubs where these people would come through and you'd get to go see them, now they're not coming to those places. And now it's only the big areas like Houston and Dallas and Fort Worth and San Antonio, and so it's only the big places, whereas a lot of these smaller hubs used to be, these smaller areas used to have those big names coming through here. And I don't know what changed, guys. Maybe it's maybe it's the technologies and everything else that has now made those areas obsolete, because now you don't have to go to as many places, because you have these avenues here where you can get your music and your sound and your you can get it all out to the people. So now you don't have to go to those places. So that's the only thing I could think of. But hey, if you know something that I don't know, put it in the comment section. Let's talk about it. But let's get back to this review. So we're getting back to Roar, Katy Perry. You guys, so that was Katy Perry's Roar. And of course, just a few things um, before we close this out. Um, painting the toes on the elephant there. That that probably wasn't real. I mean, I don't want to say it wasn't real. I'd have to do some research to make sure, but probably wasn't real because that was a real elephant. And I'm pretty sure that that's frowned upon to, paint, um, put foreign chemicals on an animal like that. But maybe not. I don't know. So you tell me what you think in the comments section below. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. It's my very first reaction, not my very first reaction to this song, but my very first reaction on this reaction part of the channel that we're doing here. And so if you like covers, I do have covers of songs on the channel right now. I do have original music that's on the channel right now as well. I edited the videos, put the videos together and everything else. So I have a couple of those on there. And then of course now we're going to be getting into the reaction videos. So if covers and originals and reaction videos is your jam, then hey, if you would like to be a part of my community, I would love that. Um, just go ahead and hit all the buttons there, like, comment, and subscribe. They're all free. It's not gonna, hurt anything for you to do that, and it helps me out, guys, so that I can continue to do this and interact with you guys and spend time with you guys. And I truly love it and I truly enjoy it. So hey, thanks a lot, and you have a blessed day.